What's up, world? What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about stop stopping and quit quitting. We're going to talk about stop stopping and quit quitting. Just going to wait for a little bit for some people to get on here. You know what? I should have did this. Yeah. You know what? I think I should have did this on TikTok. I'm going to give it about 5 minutes to see if somebody show up. If not, I'm going to have to switch platforms and do it over there on another platform. I think I should have went on the other platform in the first place. Let me know when you're on here. What's up, everybody? Let me know when you're on here so I can go ahead and get to my presentation. Who is this? Hey, how are you? So today I want to talk about stop stopping and quit quitting. When it comes down to business, the hardest part is getting started. A lot of people don't realize that, but the hardest part in business is getting started. So every time you start, this is how it looks. I want to wait till some people get on here before I start. If not, I'm going to end up doing the whole thing on TikTok anyway, so you can always follow me on TikTok and catch me over there as well. But I'm going to start like this. Can I see this? So this is the heel, right? So this is the heel. And this is the beginning phases. This is you at the very beginning of your phase of starting your own business online. So when you start your own business, you start out right over here, and then over here is your finish line. Okay, does everybody understand that part? Can you see the whole thing? Okay, you can see the whole thing. This is where you start at. So as you start, because a lot of people, they start and they say, this was a scam, or this didn't work, or this wasn't working out, or this is a scam. It's not because it's a scam or it didn't work. It's because you didn't make it to the finish line. You quit before you got started really good. So we're talking about stop stopping and quit quitting. So when you start out, you over here. Let's say this is a ball, your boulder. When you get started, it's exciting. You know what I mean? It's fun, it's exciting, and everything. You got that motivation and all of that type of stuff to get started. Everybody got that when it's time to get started. They got that. So it kind of rolls down a little bit. So you get excited about that. You got a little excitement and motivation, but that's not what keep a business going. As you start out, after that excitement wear off, then you start doing the work. And then once you start doing the work, you realize it get harder. It don't get easier, it get harder. You know what I'm saying? People think it get easy once you start the business, once you invest in the business or something like that. It don't. It get harder first. So when it get harder, it's because you pushing your ball up. You pushing it up the hill. It's not going down the hill yet. You pushing it up the hill because you just got started. So your excitement don't wore off. Your motivation is kind of dwindling away because you're not doing your personal development every day. So that's kind of wearing off too. And now you're starting to look at, I ain't getting no results. It's not that you're not getting no results. It's that you're pushing your ball up the hill. So as you're pushing your ball up the hill, this hill getting steeper and steeper. So it's getting harder and harder. But you don't realize that the whole time, this is your grass. Well, this grass right here. You don't realize that you're planting seeds. Every time you're pushing your ball a little bit, you're planting your seeds down here in the ground. These are seeds that you're planting into your business. So you're pushing your ball up the hill the whole way. You might be posting ads. You might be taking webinars, and you might be doing what they say, and it don't look like nothing. You can't look at what it looked like. You got to actually continue to plant your seeds, because when you plant a seed, what do it have to do? It got to go down first. It got to go down into the ground. As your seeds is going down into the ground, you pushing your ball up this hill. See what I'm saying? So you can't give up so soon. A lot of people get to that point, they quit. It ain't working. I don't see nothing. This ain't enough. You might made you $100 or $200 around this point right here. You might have made you a couple of $100. It ain't working. It ain't enough, because you're trying to look for it to replace your job. And it's not going to replace your job up front. You have to put in this work, just like everybody else. Just like the owner of the company that you work for, they put in the work. They had to plant their seeds too. They had to get their ball up the hill as well. Now, a lot of people, they don't make it up here because they got too hard for them and they quit. So if you stop stopping and quit quitting, you'll finally get your ball up to here. Now, when you get it up to here, it's going to level off a little bit and it's going to become easier and easier. What is this? This is about 8 to 10 months down the line. This ain't the first 2 months. This ain't the first 3 months. It's 8 to 10 months down the line, maybe a year down the line. People don't make it a year because they quit in the first 2 or 3 months. Oh, I've been spending $50 and I spent $50 for 3 months. It didn't work. I quit. It was working. You might have spent, let's say you spent 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400. You spent $400, but this last month right up here, you didn't know that your ball was going to the top of the, you didn't know that you was pushing, getting your ball to the top of the hill. Those seeds was taking root. Then you got some little sprouts. These are your little sprouts. They're your little flowers and stuff sprouting up. You didn't realize that your seeds was taking root and you was having some sprouts come up. And so maybe you had a $3,000 month up here. Maybe it was a $3,000 month up here, but you never got to it because you quit down here. The $200 and the $100 and the $400, it wasn't enough. So you was looking at the outside of what it looked like instead of just understanding that it's working. You just have to keep growing, keep pushing, and keep planting your seeds and keep putting in that work until it hit. So you plant your seeds. By the time you get up here, your ball is up the hill. So now you got little sprouts growing because it's leveling off. See this right here? It's leveling off right now. Now you're getting ready to go down. This might be a year and a half. Now you're getting ready to go down the hill with your business. Your business getting ready to go down the hill. People don't last because they quit in the first 3 months. The first 2 months, the first 3 months, they quit. So now the people who stuck with it and kept going and kept investing in themselves and kept producing and kept believing and kept planting their seeds, now you got bigger flowers growing. This might be $2,000 or $3,000. This might be $4,000. This might be $3,000. But now your month's getting bigger and bigger. Because guess what? You kept going. Now as your ball start coming down this hill, it starts to move faster because you gaining momentum. As you gain that momentum, then guess what? You got other stuff coming with all the posting you was doing. Now you got collab deals. These are collab deals you got. You got brand deals. You got sponsorships. You got affiliate offers. You got more affiliate offers coming through. All that stuff come after you done got your ball rolling. But most people quit way over here. If you quitting way over here, how you gonna see all of this over here? Because you quit too soon. So quit quitting and stop stopping. The whole message is to quit quitting and keep going even if you don't see nothing. Because your seeds, if you actually plant your seeds, they have to grow. This is the reason why we need oh. So the whole reason, the whole reason you got to quit. You got to keep going and you got to know that it's working regardless of what you see. Regardless of what you see, you got to know it's working. Keep posting your content. You could be posting content. Let me take these off. You could be posting content and then posting content and you don't see nothing happening from the content. And then 4 months down the line, or 5 months or 6 months down the line, one of your videos just take off. And that video could make you $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 from that one video that you posted 5, 6, 7 months ago. If you quit, shut down your page, start something else, or don't do nothing, you're not going to get the benefit from continuing to post, even because it ain't kicked off yet. When you posting, this video might not be kicked off yet, but as you post, all your other stuff is pushing this one to the top. That's what you don't realize. You have to realize that all the other combination of things you're doing might be pushing that one thing to the top. And when you get that one thing going, that's what pop off and then gives you room to make money with other things. So stop stopping and quit quitting. And understand that if you continue to plant your seeds, eventually you have to have something to grow from the seeds you plant. If you're doing content creation and you connected with affiliate marketing, eventually you're going to be an influencer if that's what you want to do. Eventually you go down the line of being an influencer, and then after you become an influencer, you start getting collab deals. These people start paying you to promote content, to push out content. Then you can start, it's a lot of things that you can do if you quit quitting and stop stopping. That's the whole thing. You just got to quit quitting and stop stopping and keep going, even though you don't see it. Everybody starts over here. Nobody starts up here. Everybody's trying to start up here. They don't want to start from scratch like everybody else. But this is the start line over here. And this is the finish line. If you stop stopping and quit quitting, you can make it over here to the finish line. So that's why the businesses, the people that say, oh, it ain't working, and it's not that it ain't working. It's that you keep quitting before you give it a chance to do what it's supposed to do. Before you see the results, before you see the benefit, before you see all your collab deals, before you see all that type of stuff, you don't quit. You can't quit. You got to keep going. You got to stop stopping and quit quitting. So then, let's say you get a collab deal with one person. For instance, I did a spin scrubber video and it made me a lot of money, right? Guess what happened? Somebody else wanted me to do their spin scrubber. So then they sent me this one. They want me to do their spin scrubber video. Then what happens? Somebody else sent me their spin scrubber. Want me to do their spin scrubber video. And then what happened? Somebody else sent me their spin scrubber and want me to do their spin scrubber video. And then what happened? Somebody else sent me their spin scrubber and want me to do their spin scrubber video. Because I did one spin scrubber video, it opened the door for me to collect and collab with multiple people in that arena because of what I did. I did one video that was successful. Other people want to partner and collab with you when they see you having success. So now they want you to review their stuff. Now they want you to review their stuff. Now people want to send you products for you to give your opinion on or for you to showcase on your channel. You have to have something going in order for them to do that. So that means you have to start over here. The start line is the start line for everybody. The start line ain't the start line for just some people. The start line is the start line for every single person. So when you start over here and you finally get your ball going up the hill, you can have so many collabs, so many things that you can work with, sponsorships. People be offering you all types of things depending on what niche you in. If you in the health and wellness niche, they might be offering you workout equipment. They might be offering you all kind of supplements. They might be offering you all type of things that you need as you losing weight or if you gaining weight. You could be losing weight or gaining weight. They have different niches and they have different people in those niches that are offering you things to collab with them because they may have coffee. They may have coffee, detox type of coffee or something like that. Or they may have equipment that they want to send you. You have to start out over here. You got to start out over here like everybody else. Stop stopping and quit quitting. When you stop stopping and quit quitting, you'll be able to see your ball. It's going to be hard over here. You ain't going to be able to see nothing. That's when you got to keep in your personal development. You got to keep educating yourself and keep tuned in and keep feeding your mind and understanding that it's working. I might not be able to see it, but I know that it's working because I know I'm planting my seeds. It have to work. It can't not work. There's no way it can not work if you lined up and you doing what you're supposed to be doing. If it's working for all these other people on the internet, why won't it work for you? Because you quit. You steady quitting and you're not going forward. You're not passing this line over here. You're not making it past that because you're seeing, oh no, this ain't working. It ain't working fast enough for you. You want it to be like the 30,000 in 30 days. It don't work like that for everybody, especially when you ain't even put in 30 days. The people who make 30,000 in 30 days been doing it for 5 or 10 years. They don't tell you that part. Yes, people can make 30,000 in 30 days, but they didn't start yesterday. They didn't start 30 days ago. They done already did this part. They done started at the starting line and they done went all the way up. They done got their ball up here. They done got their momentum going. They got other collab deals. They got other sponsorships. They got brand deals. They got their own products. That's the reason why they can make the 30,000 in 30 days, because they have multiple things that they can do because they didn't quit over here. Do it make sense? Do it make sense? If you want to start out and you want to create your own products, then you can educate yourself on how to create your own products. Everybody has the same opportunities out here. Everybody have the same access to the knowledge. Everybody have the same access to the information. If you want to Google, how do I create my own product? Google it and create your own product. You can't blame somebody else for not giving you the information when all you have to do is type in, how do I do this? How to? And then you type it in and you find out how to. Next, this one, let's see. This one is the Elevation Success Planner. This one here, I didn't start with this one. When I did this, I didn't start with this one. When I started at the start line, I didn't start with this one. I started with this one, Successful by Choice. This is the one I started with when I made my first actual planner. I didn't start here. I started here. And then I didn't end here. I made another one here. So I didn't just start at the finish line. You know what I mean? I didn't just start it. We all gonna always be striving for another level. We never gonna get really to the finish line. We gonna always be striving for another level. We have to elevate our minds. This is the Elevation Success Planner. This is when you planning your success. You trying to have your structure and all this type of stuff, and you getting your daily IPA, income producing activities. This is what this is for. You writing down your notes when you watch YouTube videos. You writing down your notes. You doing all your gratitude. You got your schedule. You keeping yourself on track because you done decided to stop stopping and quit quitting. So now you're starting to write it down, writing the vision and making it plain. You writing it in your success planner. These are things that you have to do in order to go to the next level. And this will help you stop stopping and quit quitting. This one is an Elevation Gratitude Journal. You write in your gratitude journal every single day what you're grateful for. You write in it like a diary. You plan your day. You write in it as if you already living whatever you're writing. You write in it, you be thankful for whatever you're doing. You be thankful for it. Thankful for it in advance. It may not be, you may not see it yet, but the same way. Oh, okay. A lot of people are guilty of that. A lot of people. I done quit. You know how many times I quit with the exercise stuff? Stop stopping and quit quitting. I'm back to exercising now, but I quit anytime you turn around on when it comes down to weight loss. But I'm back on it now. So I got to tell myself, stop stopping and quit quitting. Because guess what? You don't want to be whatever size it is that you don't want to be. Nobody wants that. So stop stopping and quit quitting. That's what I tell myself. I have to tell myself, stop stopping and quit quitting and go on, because I like the results. When I get in front of the mirror, in front of the camera, I like the results that I see when I decide to stop stopping and quit quitting. So these are the things. We all start out over here. And every single thing, they make it look so easy on the internet. They make it look easy. It's all going to be hard because you're just starting. So when you starting, it's going to be way hard because you over here trying to get your ball up the hill. As you get that ball up the hill, it gets easier and easier, especially when you get it up to around here because it kind of levels off. It ain't so hard to push because it's kind of getting up here where it's leveling off. So it ain't as hard as it once was, but it's still, you don't get to over here till you get that momentum going where you start rolling it down the hill. Then when you get that momentum going, now you got 3-4 streams of income stacked on top of each other. Because now your momentum is going. Nobody's offering you a bunch of collabs with 1 or 2 Amazon videos. You got to put some stuff out there. You got to put in the work and get your stuff out there so where people can see you got a portfolio of things. When you got, I say Amazon because Amazon is the easiest. Amazon is the most reputable. Amazon is the most reliable. Amazon, when you get your Amazon figured out, it's kind of like having a job. When people have jobs, it's kind of like having a job. But Amazon it's the GOAT when it comes down to online. So when you get that Amazon stacked up, you got to have more than 100 videos in order to start getting all the stuff working to your benefit. You got to have more than a couple of hundred, maybe 100, 200, but you got to have enough videos for the other stuff to start coming into play. When the other stuff start coming into play, then the collabs start rolling in, then that's a stream of income by itself. The other streams of income is by itself, you can make a side hustle income off just the collabs, but you got to be in position to get the collabs. You got to keep going. You got to get your ball up the hill over here. You got to be able to do more than 10 or 15 videos over here. You got to be able to push that ball up the hill to where people saying, oh, I noticed this person. I noticed this person now. This person is really producing. Every time I look at their page, they got some new content out there. Every time I look at the people are looking at you. People are looking at you. So when people are looking, what do they see? The same stuff they saw a month ago? That's the last thing you posted was a month ago? They're not looking for that. They're looking for certain things when they look at your page. They're looking for consistency. They're trying to see what kind of items you put out there, what you posting about and all of that. Then they saying in their mind, I would like to work with this person. I would like to work with this. When you done got your ball over here, when you done got over here and you start getting around this area right now, start getting easier and easier. Then as you start bringing your ball down the hill, now you got, not only that, now you got your this over here, now you got your YouTube kicking off, now you got your collabs kicking off, you got your affiliate marketing all kicking off, you got people sending you products all over the place. That's when all this stuff started working, and now you got your 3, 4, 5 streams of income, and all of it's making some kind of money. Now you got money in this account, this account, this account, this account, because you decided to stop stopping and quit quitting. Am I making some sense? Am I making some sense? So, yep, that's all I wanted to talk about today is stop stopping and quit quitting. And we all are guilty of that in some way, form, or fashion. I'm so guilty of it when it comes, especially when it comes down to weight loss stuff. When it comes down to exercise and all this type of stuff, I'll do it sometime. I ain't gonna do it all the time. And then I get fed up, and then I start back up, and then you know what I mean? Everybody do that. But right now, we're trying to make a change, so we got to tell ourselves every day, stop stopping and quit quitting. Stop stopping and quit quitting, because we're going to try to get out of that quitting. Especially when it comes down to business. Because you want your business to be bringing in, most people say $10,000 a month. Some people say $20,000 a month. Some people say $30,000. Whatever you want your business to bringing in, it all starts with, you got to get that ball up that hill first. Ain't nobody going to tell you that part. The hardest part is over here. That's why most people, that's why they, on the internet, every MLM or every online marketing type of thing, every time you read the terms and conditions or you read all this stuff, it says 95% of people, oh, okay, thank you so much. That's why they say 95% of people don't make over this amount of money. 95% of people make $0 at all. Because guess what? Not because it wasn't possible, but because they stopped over here. That was too hard. Ain't nobody told them about the hard stuff. Somebody told them, I made 30,000 a month. All you got to do is buy this planner, and then this journal. All you got to do is write in your journal. And they made it seem like it was that easy. It's not. The hardest part. Don't nobody want that hard part. Well, the job is the hardest part, because you can work a job for the rest of your life and never get to this part over here. Your job ain't going to allow you to have collabs and brand deals and all these type of sponsorships and all this type of software, all this type of stuff. It ain't going to allow you to do that with just a regular job. But on the internet, it's so much access that we didn't have back in the day. It's so much access. We got so many things that we could be doing to make our lives a lot easier. So it's time to start really putting in that work. Quit quitting and stop stopping. Stop stopping and quit quitting, whatever it is. And so I'm opening up the elevation areas because some people already know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, everybody don't need to know what to do and how to do it. Some people just need that motivation, inspiration, encouragement, sticking with somebody to help push them, to help keep them going, help keep them on these challenges so they can keep producing. Because the only way is not about what you know. It's about what seeds you planting and what you're doing. So I finally opened up Elevation Airs, elevationairs.com, for people to join. It's a monthly membership and you can cancel it anytime. And I'm just now opening it up. I'm just starting from scratch. So whoever want to join, if you want to be inspired, stay connected, be able to talk, be able to get a little help when you need it, be able to get that extra push. Some people actually need to know the software that I use and how to use the software to get them to the next level. You might know everything you need to know, but just don't have the right tools. A lot of people know a lot of stuff, but you don't have the right tools to get you to that next level, because it's tools that tell us when you're not using the tools. It's tools that tell us where you are, what you're doing, and we know you ain't using them because we using them and we can see you ain't using them. These tools help you get to another level, because all you have to do, when other people trying to figure things out and they guessing, we using our tools that we done invested in that helps us get to the next level faster, because we invest in tools that the computer can see a lot of things that we can't see. Why you think a lot of people using Chat GPT now? Why you think a lot of people are using all these different things? The computer can do things that we can do, but it takes us a lot longer to do it. So it saves us time. You might just need to know how to use your tools. Sometimes people get in stuff and they have stuff and they don't even know what they have and the benefit of the things that they have, and they quit. Oh, it wasn't working. You didn't know how to work it. This didn't make me no money. It was making you some money. You just didn't give it enough time to make you money. You could spend $50 a month, 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400, 50, 500, 50, 600, and then you quit because you done spent 300. But that 10th month or that 11th month, had you kept going, it could have been a $8,000 month. It could have been a $12,000 month, because you quit because you didn't see it. You got to have in your mind, I'm going to keep doing whatever it is I'm doing until it works. Because I know I'm planting the seeds. Why are my seeds not growing? Unless you're just totally doing something wrong, or you just totally, that's where the elevation areas come in, because we can kind of help you stay on track, get on track, know what you're doing, and just be connected with people who doing stuff, people who producing. Everybody's not producing because so many people quitting and stopping all day long. You can't really get to another level if you're not surrounded with people who going to another level. So if you want to be surrounded with people who going to I'm just starting it, had started from scratch, because I made a mistake with the last thing I had by letting people come on board. The people that was coming on board wasn't doing nothing. When you come on board, you have to be willing to work. It won't work if you don't work. The stuff won't work if you're not willing to work. I don't want to be connected with people who not working. I don't want to be connected with people who just paying. Everybody got money. It's not about being connected with people who just paying. It's about being connected with people who are producing, because when you start producing, you can post, hey, I did this, hey, I did that. Other people will celebrate you instead of talk about you. She thinks she this, she thinks she that. We creating an environment where you'll be celebrated. We creating an environment. But you got to be able to be a person who know how to celebrate other people to be involved with it. You can't be a type of person who want all the celebration and you don't want to celebrate when nobody else is winning. You can't be a person that when other people post, all you do is scroll past, but then you want likes and love when you post. So we creating it all new. That's why it's called elevation errors now. It's not about how much money we making. It's not about, because everybody's on a different level. Some people striving to be millionaires. Some people striving to be billionaires. It's not, some people just need a couple of $1,000s a month. Everybody's on a different level, but it's all about elevation. That's why I changed the whole branding to elevation, because it's not about the amount of money. It's about elevation. Everybody's going to always have a next level to go to. You will never get to the highest level possible. It ain't no highest level. Everybody's going to another level. So that's why the millionaires can tell you, I spent this much on my personal development last year. You spent $100,000 on personal development last year. You spent $500,000 on personal development. Yes, because they're going to another level. Everybody's going to another level. Just because you don't realize what the level is, everybody got a different level. So that's why it's called elevation errors, because now it ain't about who making this, who making that. Everybody's going to be being productive. Everybody don't want to make $50,000 a month. Some people happy with an extra $5,000 a month. Some people happy with an extra $1,000 a month because that's all they really need. So everybody got a different level. That's why we going with elevation errors. It's elevationerrors.com if you want to be included. It has some, I'll be able to do a whole video on what all they got in there. But if you go to the front page of the site, you'll be able to see what all we're going to be having. We're going to have our challenges, productivity challenges. You got to already know what to do. See, if you already know what to do, we just challenging you to do more of it. Not teaching you how to make money. I'm not doing it. You got to know, you got to already know what your purpose is. You got to be walking in whatever you're doing, and we're going to do it with you to push you to the next level with doing it, if you let us. You got to let us. Because sometimes people join stuff, and then they stop letting you push them. They don't want you to push them. They just want to be attached. You can't drain me dry. You know what I mean? You got to have something to put in there, too. So we're going to push. We're going to have our challenges. We're going to have our weekly lessons, weekly goal setting parties, weekly, a lot of things. I made a mistake when I was doing. When I made my first vision board, I made a lot of mistakes doing it. Didn't know. I said I wanted affiliates around the globe. Where's that vision board at? So I had let me see if I got something to show. Hold on. These are my old ones. Okay, so look. I had my first vision board. This ain't it, but it was similar. Oh, but I don't have that picture in this one. Hold on, where that picture at? See if I can find that picture. So, the first one I ever had, I had like, see that picture about the affiliates around the globe? You see the picture with the little people in the globe? I had, what do you all mean? Is it on? Yeah, it's gonna be on. It's a Facebook group. I just created a Facebook. It ain't no you all yet. It's only me and my daughter in there right now. I got another person that's getting ready to join. It's gonna be in a Facebook group, and then I have the content to profits starter kit is gonna be in the back office too. You'll have access to that part where it's a lot of things that I'm putting together, but it's gonna be a Facebook group, and then I'm gonna have a little part where you can go in. If I'm doing like a lesson or something like that, I'll put it in this section that's not going to be in the Facebook group. So I'll post in the group, hey guys, I just dropped a new lesson or something like that. And then we're going to be going live with each other, doing our accountability calls and all that. And if you have questions, you post it in the group, and I'll be able to get to your questions faster by being in the group, being connected. Because you can't answer every single person all over the place. So I'm putting it all in the Facebook group. But when I first started, I had made a vision board. It was something like, it wasn't like this, because this is a different one. But it was something like this, and I had posted affiliates around the globe. So I had my stuff on different platforms, because I've been doing this for quite some time. I had my stuff on different platforms. And I looked up, and I had 50 affiliates on one site. Had like 40-some affiliates on another site. I had like almost 100-some affiliates on another site. But guess what? They wasn't making no money. I wasn't specific enough. I didn't say affiliates around the globe making money. I said I wanted affiliates around the globe. I got what I wanted. But the mistake I made, I didn't say I wanted them to make money. I said I wanted. So now when I did my vision board that last time, guess what I did? Affiliates around the globe making money. See, affiliates around the globe, you ain't specific enough. Anybody can get that. Oh, I got affiliates around the globe. I work with this. I work. Oh, that ain't doing nothing. So now I'm more specific. I got affiliates around the globe making money. I don't want just no affiliates around the globe. I want my affiliates around the globe to be making money so I can be making money. That's the thing you learn. That's the thing you learn while you try to get your ball up the hill. Those are things that you learn while you try to get that ball up the hill. Why I got all these affiliates around the globe and ain't none of them making no money? I ain't put it out there. I ain't put it out there. How you gonna get affiliates around the globe making money and you ain't even got your stuff together yet? You ain't asking for your stuff the right way. You're not writing it down the right way. You're not putting your vision board together the right way. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why you got affiliates around the globe, but you ain't got the... So now guess what I do? You see that? You know, I'm gonna make sure. Lord, you know what I mean this time, don't you, Lord? I mean, I want affiliates around the globe making money. I don't just want affiliates. Anybody can have a bunch of people connected to them. That's why I started over. You can have a whole bunch of people connected to you that ain't doing nothing. How you gonna get somewhere if you connected to a whole bunch of people that ain't doing nothing? That's why I'd rather be connected with 2 or 3, 5 or 10. You know what I mean? Connected with people that's doing something. Because as we connect with people that's doing something, no matter how big or small, if it's a small number, it only takes 2 or 3. I got somebody else joining. I just ain't they going through something right now. Somebody else is getting ready to join. I don't care about that because I can get this person to the next page in the next phase in life. I can help this person. As the smaller it is, the better it is, really, because I can help these people closer. When you join like this, and you one of the first ones to join, I can help you better because I'm closer connected to you and I can answer questions and we can collab and we can not collab, but communicate back and forth easier because I'm connected to you. A lot of people don't realize, but sometimes they could be connected to somebody who's producing or something like that. But when they disconnect from the person, they lose all of their mojo. They lose all of their momentum. They lose all their ambition and their drive because they lost the source. They lost the connection. And so we trying to keep that. That's why I had to start over. You start over once you realize certain things. You be like, oh, no, this ain't. And then you start over and you go ahead and I ain't never stopped that part. But I just started over in a new, I got to start from scratch because this wasn't working the way it was supposed to be working. So that's what we doing, writing our gratitude journals, making sure, I make sure I write in mine. This one almost filled up. I'm going to need a new one. This one is, I'm going to need a new one after a while. All this time, just every day. I'm almost through with this one. Got but a few more pages left in this one. So this is what we doing here. Elevation Success Planner. This is the Elevation Gratitude Journal. This is on Amazon. Guess what? This one is on Amazon. These are not on Amazon anymore, but I might end up bringing them back. I might end up putting these back on Amazon. They basically just this one, but they just don't have as much in them. Because, when you start out with something and then you realize, I could have added this. I could do this. I can add this. Then you turn out with another one and this is better than that one, but I could be adding this. And that's how you get that third one and that fourth one. Because you're always going to be growing. You're always going to be elevating to the next level and adding on to what you have. You ain't never quitting. You adding on to what you got. That's why they kind of look similar. That's why they got the same kind of, you know what I mean? They might have changed name, but this is Successful by Choice. This is Successful by Choice. I ain't really worried about the successful stuff like this. I'm worried about elevation, going to the next level. Because if you go to the next level in your mind, you can always create success. You can create success because you're taking yourself to the next level in your mind. And once you start writing this stuff down and planning this stuff out and mapping it out the right way, that's what that is. Elevation Success Planner. So that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to say, stop stopping and quit quitting. Everybody starts at the start line. We're going to always be striving for that over here. But once we get somewhere over in here, when we start getting all these collabs and brand deals and all this other type of stuff, can y'all see me? Oh yeah, y'all can see me. Once we get over here, collabs, brand deals, sponsorships, other type of affiliate offers and all that type of stuff. And I got to do this one. Hold on, I got to do this. This is another thing I got to do. This people been sending me. People send you stuff. People send you stuff and ask you to do work with them, collab with them, and talk about their products. When you showcase that you're doing a good job, but when you first start out, you might be doing this stuff for free because you building your portfolio. If you don't have nobody collabing with you yet, you have to build your portfolio out of something. So you start building your portfolio, and then people see that you have a portfolio, and then they start offering you to collab with them and work with them and working out a deal where y'all can win together. You know what I mean? And when y'all start winning together, when you start winning with somebody, more stuff comes your way. You know what I mean? You got to prove that I done did this much solo dolo. I done did this much by myself. I got this many videos already out there. I'm already producing. Now this person see you producing. That's why people be preaching all of this. Email people and try to contact people and ask them. I don't do that. I don't contact these people and ask them nothing. When they find me, they already willing to work. When they find me, if I ask them what their budget is, they already prepared to tell me what their budget is because they found me. I didn't go out begging for them. I just went on and started pushing my ball up this hill and did the hard part first and worked it on out. And then now when they come to me, they already open to working with me because they came to me. I'm not begging them. When you go to them, it look like you begging them. Oh, please, can you send me a product for free so I can review it? Take your own money, buy your own products and review those. Put yourself a portfolio together. And then when you get your portfolio together, these people will be coming to you and trying to send you good stuff. People don't want to do that. Everybody want to start out up here. They don't want to spend their own money on nothing. Can you send me free to begging for free stuff? These people know most of the time when people get free stuff, they don't even do the reviews. You ain't even got enough reviews out there to prove that you're going to do the review when I send you a product. You got to look at it from seller standpoints as well as everything. You got to look at everything in every standpoint. When you put in the work first, getting that ball up that hill, that shows that you're willing to do what it takes. So then these people, when you finally get over here, these people okay with sending you products. They okay with sending you stuff because they feel like you're going to actually do the work because you got so much out there that proves that you're willing to work. If you don't have enough stuff out there that's prove you willing to work, they're not going to be risking sending you all of this stuff. They're not going to be risking because every time they send you something, that's money they sending out the door. They're not going to be risking sending you all of this type of stuff if you ain't even got no portfolio saying that I'm willing to work. I got 2 videos out there. I got 5 videos. I got 50 videos and ain't nobody contacting me. Start producing. Start producing to show these people that you will produce. Then they'll feel more comfortable with sending you stuff and talking to you about budgets if they see you got something going on besides them. You're not going to build your whole empire off my budget. You know what I mean? So that's how you got to think about that type of stuff. So elevation areas, it should be in the comments, or the description or wherever it's going to be. Stop stopping and quit quitting. This is for the membership. This is for people who want to do it with other people who want to be around us so that we can start encouraging, inspiring, and motivating each other. When you post about your great day, you got to be able to have a place where you can post about your good day. Hey, I did this. When you can post about how good of a day you had, you might have made this much, you might have did this much, you might have produced this much. When you can post about it and other people celebrate you, that's a feeling that you don't get everywhere. Because you might post about it somewhere else. She bragging. He bragging. You don't want to be around those people who think just because you posting about a good day that you bragging. You don't want to be around people who think that you ain't supposed to post about this or that or having a good day. You don't want to be around those mindsets. It's all about mindset. And sometimes the people you surrounded with, the mindset that they have can keep you stuck with where you are. Elevation areas is going to be for people who want out of that. So I'm just starting it up so ain't nobody in there yet with me and my daughter. But if you want to join, that's an option. But it ain't teaching you how to it ain't teaching you from scratch. Now if you already know some stuff and you just got some questions about something, yes. We got some stuff back there, and then I can go through your page and see what you're doing and what you may be missing. It may be like, sometimes I've done a lot of audits. I've seen where people are just missing this little bitty thing that could change the whole business around. When I first started in the affiliate marketing, I was doing some CPA stuff, cost per action, cost per acquisition. When I was doing this CPA stuff, when I first started doing it, I was listening to one of my mentors that was online at the time. I had my website set up and I thought I had it right. It was a part of it, but it wasn't all the way right. So I was missing a key component that made my website convert. Had I not been listening to somebody that told me how to make my website convert, I'd have still been just going through the ropes. I just still been going through the rigmarole. You just going through the motions, but you don't have your stuff set up. Even though you doing all the right stuff, your setup ain't laid the right way to make it convert. You don't have all your tools in order. You don't have everything in order to make it convert. So no matter how much work on this end I did, it was never converting past this much because I didn't have it set up the right way. Those are things that you don't learn until you have somebody that you're listening to sometimes. Because if you do it already, then you'd have had your website set up already. If I had already known it, my website wouldn't have been able to set up like it was. I had to listen to somebody who knew more than me. I had to start surrounding myself with people who were doing this, but doing it on the CPA level. They were doing this and they was doing CPA. I couldn't just listen to people who was over here doing it like this. I got to listen to the people who doing it like this. So that's what Elevation Airs is for. You can cancel it anytime if you want to get involved. It's only going to be a Facebook group, but it's going to be for us to inspire, motivate, and encourage. But you have to be a person who knows how to inspire, motivate, and encourage other people as well. Then we're going to have our weekly, I ain't going to say weekly, but our motivational calls, and we're going to have our goal-setting parties because we have to have goal-setting parties. We have to be able to continuously set our goals. You don't set your goal for 10 years down the line when you're starting to do stuff like this. You're trying to create these goals. What am I going to do this week? What am I going to do next week? I have to be able to produce this amount of content. I have to be able to do this weekly, monthly. But all that 10 years down the line and all that, no, we're doing this right now. And then we have to be able to discuss. The reason why I really won't do a course is because things change so much. By the time you get all the content together, for one thing, a lot of people selling outdated content. They selling courses, but the content is so outdated. You know why? Because the internet moving so fast, you can't really sell a course like that. Well, you can, but you're going to continuously be updating that bad boy. A lot of people be spending all this time. They create this course and then they start selling this outdated course. You know why? Because they know they spent all this time creating it. But by the time they get it finished, all this new stuff done came out. You could be working on a course, and by the time you get through with the course, now they talking about Chat GPT, they talking about all these AI tools and all these AI images, and you sitting up here talking about stuff that they were doing 6 months ago. The stuff that they was doing 6 months ago is not what's working right now. Even 6 months ago was a long time ago when it comes to the internet, because the internet moved fast. So I have a value vault inside the back office of my content to profits, which every elevation is going to have access to the content to profits. In the value vault, we talk about what's working now, because things are changing so fast, we can't keep up. We got to be able to stay on top of it with a course. I'm talking about with a course and all of this. You got your basic foundation of stuff and how it works, but you got to be able to keep up. They talking about eliminating TikTok in the next few months. So we don't know how it's going to go, but we just have to know. If you know marketing, you can do marketing no matter what platform you own and how you're doing it, as long as you learn the basic principles of marketing. But talking about certain things, you got to talk about what's working right now, and we got to be able to do it in a timely fashion. Because the software I was using last month, I'm not using it last month. I'm using this software now because this software is more up to date and more relevant about what I got going on. That's how you got to do it. But I am finished. I just wanted to get over here and say that. I just got on here just to be able to say, stop stopping and quit. That's what I got over here to say. And everybody starts from over here. And the hardest part is over here. This is the hardest part that you're going to ever face in business is over here. Most people don't make it past this point. You all right here. Most people don't make it past this. But as long as you plant your seeds, see all this ties in together. See all this stuff tie in together. As long as you plant your seeds, you got to realize that something is going to grow from the seeds you plant. If you keep planting your seeds, eventually you're going to have some sprouts. It ain't going to be no whole tree. It ain't, but it's going to be a little sprout to let you know that it's working. The seed got to go down in the ground first. It got to take root. You know what I mean? It got to go down first. It don't just start sprouting up the minute you plant the seed. Tomorrow you got a tree. It don't work like that. So the time, it takes time with no matter what you do. If you went to school to be a doctor, you don't come out the next day being a doctor. It takes time to go through the school. You got to go through the process. You got to go through all this other stuff. You got to go through your training. You got to go through. So stop expecting your business to be an overnight success. Unless you done already put in 10 years. Then you can expect to be an overnight success. But everybody else who ain't put in the 10 years, just understand that you got to start doing this. Now, this can go way faster if you're just willing to put in the work faster. You just got to be willing to put in the work. So that's what I wanted to say, guys. Stop stopping and quit quitting. Stop stopping and quit quitting. And, and I just want to say that. And anybody got something to say? I can see the comments now because I got my glasses on. Anybody got something to say? Y'all see my little whiteboard? I had all my colors. I had to make sure all my colors. I got a brand new pack just in case I won't be using these. I got a brand new pack. Matter of fact, I need to do a review on these. I ain't did no review on these yet because I ain't opened them. I've been having these forever and I ain't even opened them yet. Forgot all about them. Y'all gone? Y'all gone? Well, since y'all gone, I guess if y'all gone, let me know y'all gone so I can go and get out of here too. But long as this makes sense to everybody, just keep pushing. Because eventually, if you keep pushing, it might get harder, but it's going toward the easy part. If you just understand this right here, eventually it's gonna get easier because it's gonna level off up here, and then it's gonna start coming down. Let me draw this in a little red. Let's see how nice this is gonna look. Then it's gonna start coming down like this. Then it's gonna really start taking off. When it start coming down like this. Ain't my little drawing nice? Ain't my little drawing nice? I done did that. I'm appreciating myself on that one. Look. That's what it means. So guys, I guess I better go. Y'all have a great one. And I was trying to get somebody some time to say something, but I guess anybody got nothing to say, so at least I did it. I didn't quit. I didn't stop it. I didn't quit. So y'all have a great one. Anybody got something to say before I head out? I see somebody keep jumping on and jumping off, so I'm going to wait and see if somebody got something to say before I leave. Y'all have a fantastic day. Stop stopping and quit quitting. Have a good one. Uh-oh.